Everybody, and welcome to Crafting Unscripted. I'm Katherine from Katherine Learns Stuff. If you are new here, give me a thumbs up in the chat so that I know that you're here. If you are one of my regulars, let me know that you're here. Say hello. Drop me a note. Let me know if you can see and hear me. I'm going to just talk about stuff. Hello. Oh, Jean. Hello from Nebraska. Hello. Welcome, Jean. I don't recognize your name, so hopefully I think you might be new, or maybe you've been here before, but I haven't seen you. Welcome, welcome. So today, what's going on today? We're going to be working on Valentine's Day, and last week, I hadn't cleaned up since last week. I've been a little bit messy. We made these guys. This is like a little bouquet. I tied up with I tied up an elastic, now it's falling apart, but we just made these little bouquet flowers, flower roses. Sorry, I can't find my camera here. And so that's what we did last week, and I haven't cleaned up, so my space is a mess, so we're going to kind of work through this. And this week I was hoping to do like a me project, but I couldn't find a tumbler that I wanted, so we're stuck doing just regular Valentine's Day projects. So we're going to do today, we're going to be doing I lost it. We're going to be doing pencils. I don't know if they're pencils. But we're actually making like little tag things for these pencils so that we can give these away as Valentine's gifts. So for my kids, that's the idea. Hello, Catherine. Haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Nancy. Welcome. So that's kind of happening, and I apologize for any noise that's going on, but last week a lot of us got a snowstorm, and we were only supposed to get like 10 centimeters of snow, so like 3 inches maybe. We ended up getting over 2 feet of snow. So we got dumped on pretty good. So there's a lot of like cold and snow. And so the furnace is on extra long. And then the sump pump, even though it's super cold, still turns on. I also have a 3D print happening for my son. So like lots of noise. So if it's too like noisy in the background, I do apologize. But that's life. How did everybody survive the snowstorm last week? Did anyone get a lot of snow? We got over 2.5 feet. I'd say it was a lot, and it's still like hanging around on like roofs and stuff. I have lots of snow everywhere. The kids are loving it. It's just a little bit cold right now. We're sitting at about minus 20 today. Chilly, but that's all right. So Nancy, I see that you're here. Nancy, you sent me an email a while ago, and I didn't ignore it. I did read it. I did think about it. And I want to confirm that this is what you were talking about, these dryer sheet things. And if that's what it is, I currently have no ideas, but maybe it's just gonna like percolate there. I'm gonna let the hamster run for a while, and so let me know, Nancy, if that's what you were talking about in your email. And so the idea today, and on topic, not on topic, my friends at Hobby School are currently having a summit. It is called Creative. What was it called? I've forgotten. Hold on one second. I have it here. Let's just see. What does it say here? Hold on. Sorry. I have it written down. I just can't remember. It is called Creative Self-Care Summit. That's what it is. Sorry. I just lost myself there. That's happening. There's free tickets available in the description of the video. Creative Self-Care Summit. And that's happening the 17th to the 19th of February. It's not totally crafty, but it does have a few crafts, but it's more about self-care and taking care of yourself. So that's available there. Free summit. Tickets are available down below. Catherine, I'm in South Texas. We just got cold. No snow, and thankfully no ice. Oh, I heard you guys were supposed to get some pretty wicked ice down there, so I'm glad you got those. Yes, and the color catchers too. I don't know what color catchers are, Nancy, but I'm going to think about it some more. I just wanted to confirm that that's what you were talking about, Nancy. Because, but I don't know. We'll see if I can think of anything. I'll have to Google color catchers. So, today my idea is, let me just turn my phone off here because I have a feeling if I don't, someone's going to call me. Sorry, I am prepared. The idea was, I'm losing it here. Let me change my space. There. Okay, so the idea is here. I'm not totally supposed to be this discombobulated, but here's how it works. We got these pencils. And the idea is that we're going to, there's 2 options. Maybe we'll do a vote. Maybe we won't. We'll see. But I like to do, like, I was thinking that we would do, like, a heart that goes around this. And then the pencil kind of, like, threads into the heart. And then like the one side would have this, and then maybe on the other side we could do like Happy Valentine's Day. That's what I was thinking that we could do. Or we could just do like a heart and then with a hole in it and then string it on to the pencil. So those are the two options. Thread a heart through the pencil or do a tag. Let's call it that. So give me a vote in the chat here. Do you want to do a heart that you thread the pencil through? So let's say thread, and then other one is tag, so that I know which way you guys are leaning towards. And that's kind of what I'm thinking, because as I mentioned last week, my kids often have Valentine's Day seems to be like the new Halloween almost, because they come home with like bags and bags of candy. And I know last week we did candy, but I kind of don't like that thought, because like all that candy comes home with us and I don't want all that candy, right? And so because it's either got to get eaten by the kids or my husband and I are going to eat it, and I don't need those calories, and you know the kids will need all that extra energy. So I've got 4 votes for thread. All right, so we're going to thread this up. Okay, so because we are here with me and I use my Cricut, we're going to try to expedite this with my Cricut. But the first thing that I want to do here, and the pencil, as you know, is 3D, right? And the paper is 2D. And so when we're threading this pencil through paper, I've done it with lollipops before, we actually need to have like ample space for this to go through. So if I just look at my board here, it fits easily within 1 inch, but I'd say I probably want to have about 3/4 of an inch, so like this much space on my heart to allow for this to go through it. So we're going to do, first we're going to do a test cut. So we're going to open up Cricut Design Space. Let's see if I can, I am ready, I just don't seem to be functioning today. I'm not sure why. I've got to turn on my thing here so I can change screens. No, this is the one that I want. Woo! All right, sorry, I've got buttons everywhere. So the first thing that we're going to do, hopefully everyone can see my screen here with my shapes. All I'm going to do is select a heart. Bam, simple heart now, and we're going to select a square. And we're going to change the colors because black is just, it's not working for me. Okay, so what we want to do, and I'm going to change the size. Okay. Oh, Cricut. They've changed everything here, and now bear with me for a second. I want to edit this shape. I don't want this locked. Okay, sorry. I don't like it how they change stuff and it's not very intuitive. So what we want to do is we want to have this width, whoops, this width here be 0.75, maybe 0.75 inches. Okay, and quarter, let's say, yeah, let's go 0.25 inches for height. Now I'm making this like a rectangle shape because we need to be able to fit this through, like the pencil through, so that it doesn't rip the paper and so that it's got space. So this is actually going to be like a cut mark in my heart. So you'll notice that this kind of takes up the whole piece, but I need 2 of these because I want it to like thread this through. So I'm going to just stretch this guy out. Let's see if we can make it 3 inches. Cricut has really messed up. Yes, everything is hidden. It is hidden, and I'm really not impressed with this. So if I've got one like this, and we're going to do another one right below it. No, we're not. If I can grab this. I'm really not. All right, we're going to move this down a little bit here. Okay, so the idea is, just bear with me so I can explain this to you. We're going to cut these out so the pencil will get threaded through this. This is the idea. I've done this before with lollipops, so this in theory works. But we have to grab, and we're going to grab just the heart and the top piece, and I'm going to slice them, and I'm going to grab the heart and the bottom piece, and I'm going to slice them, and now I have this heart. And we're going to give this just one a test cut. So, sorry, I've got a mess on this side because I have all of my hearts from last week that are not put away, and the lollipops and all my origami hearts. Oh, speaking of origami hearts, so last week I posted a video of my little cute origami hearts, these little guys here. And someone told me that the volume was so bad that you couldn't hear it. So I've fixed it, maybe, so that you can actually hear what I'm saying this time. So it's the same video from last week, but I just reposted it so that you could hear what I'm saying. So there is a new video coming up tomorrow, but that is not it. It's like the video that we're going to have this week is new, and that's the jumbo hearts that were hanging here, but my kids needed those in the dining room for dinner time, so that's where those went. And I'm going to change my view here to this one. So that's going to go to my Cricut to cut, but I got to pull out some scrap paper here, just like something that I'm not using. This one's kind of ugly looking, so we can use this as my test run. I'm not going to use this nice blue one because I don't want to waste it. So we're going to send this to my Cricut to cut, and this scrap paper is not in the greatest shape, so that's a good sign. And I'm just going to make this with my, I don't want to say this. I'm just hitting this to make, and I'm not doing anything fancy. It's just set to cardstock. And I gotta move it over a little bit so that it kind of cuts here. Okay. So this is gonna hopefully cut. Oh, come on, you are turned on. So yes, when I have these problems with my Cricut and it doesn't cooperate, I always think to myself, if I win the lottery, I'm gonna buy myself a different machine. Because it just drives me nuts sometimes when they make all these changes, and they're not even like, I don't know. I wonder if it's the same people that are like making the changes in Cricut Design Space or the same people that design fridges, because they don't seem to understand how they work. Like, I can't fit celery into my fridge because, I don't know, the designers don't buy celery. It's the same thing. I wonder if the designers actually use Cricut Design Space. Okay, so here's my draft heart. So all we do is we thread our pencil through like so. So that kind of worked. So now here's the dilemma, because what are we gonna do with this? So we've threaded the pencil through. I could possibly make these like rectangles a smidgen smaller, but that's an okay size. But how am I gonna put a Happy Valentine's or something on this? So some options, just bear with me for a second. We could glue on like an actual heart that's the same size, not this teeny tiny one, so that we've got something at the back like that, and then it would be hidden in there and just kind of glue around these spots afterwards. That's an option. Or make it bigger and have space to write on it. What are your thoughts? Or what do we want to do? How are we going to label these cute little heart pencil things? So, and now that this paper's been cut out nicely, it doesn't look so bad. It looked kind of gross on from my pack of paper there. So what are we thinking we're going to do with this? Do we want to try, we can try both. Let's try both here maybe. I'm going to go back to screen recording. So we're going to go back to here. We're done. And I'm going to duplicate this guy. And I'm going to hide the holes because I don't want, yeah, I want this. I want to get rid of these. And come on, just apply. Okay, and I'm just going to recut this out so that we can have an idea. And we're going to change the color on this to be something different so that I know which one I'm printing out here. And we're going to go to page 2. A bigger heart says Lynn. All right, let's do, I'm going to do both. I'm going to do cancel. Oh no, I'm going to fix that up in a second. So I'm going to print this one out while I think about the other one here. So, okay, make this. I'm just going to make one heart here. This page, and we got to move you to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mark here. Okay. Continue. So I'm going to continue this. Now, if we're doing a bigger heart, I'm maybe going to I'm going to leave those ones the same size because I think these holes are good. That we've got. Sorry, this is the one I'm not. I think these holes are a good size to get this pencil through. Why are you not cooperating? Cricut's decided it's not going to work today. standard practice. Do you need it? It's not going to work. All right, so while that's cutting out the next piece here, I'm just going to think about bigger heart. So if we do bigger heart, we still need the same size holes on this. Are you sure you want to cancel? Yes, I'm sure I want to cancel. Okay, we're going to change screens here. So I need to make a bigger heart. So if I'm going to, bear with me for a second, let's do this one here again. I'm going to make a bigger heart. So currently this heart's 3 inches. So if I go like 4 inches, that'll be kind of like that. So let's do a 4-inch and a 5-inch heart. Okay, so we're going to, this is the one that we want. So we're going to do, no, we want shapes. We want a heart, and we're going to go, we're going to go 4 inches. And we're going to copy and paste you, and we're going to make you 5 inches. And we're going to make another shape, a rect square. And I need to edit. Where's my edit button? I don't want you locked. What did we say? We said 0.75 and 0.2. We'll do 0.2. It's just a smidgen smaller than 0.25. All right, so now that I've got too much of everything on my screen, I've got to change some colors here because I don't like this. It used to do everything in gray, and now it's doing everything in, I don't know, black. Black isn't a happy color. It's like a serious, sad color. We don't want that. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. I'm going to copy and make some of these here. We kind of want them like that apart. And then we're going to do the same thing with this one down here. Whoa, that's not what we wanted. I'm just trying to drag it down. Just trying to drag it down. Why is it moving it all the way up there when I'm working down here? Oh, Cricut. Okay, so again, yeah. All right, so we're going to slice these. We've got to do one slice at a time. Okay, that's good. We're going to delete all this. We're going to slice here and slice here and delete these. Okay, delete that. Okay, whew, that was harder than it should have been. And so now we're going to go to my blue sheet. And I need, what do I got? I need another piece of paper. So let's do this. I need a piece of paper that's going to be 5 inches. Let's put something from my scrap bin. I know you guys love my scrap bin. It's such a fancy bin. We're gonna use this one because it's kind of like, it's red and it's kind of, my scrap bin is so full that I have to now put stuff on top of my scrap bin. So maybe I should consider reorganizing this. But I love to use scraps when I can. So let's just make sure that this is going to fit here. Get these 2 pieces off. I'm going to move this one around here. Hold on a second. We're going to flip this upside down and squish this over here. All right, now that should fit nicely on my paper. We're going to continue. All right, so we're gonna try that, and this should cut. Hopefully hasn't disconnected. So now while that's cutting it, we've got this option here. So what I was thinking was doing it like this. So you'd have one side like this and one side like this. So we're gonna glue this together and give this a go while we're waiting for this other one to cut it. So now, if we're not gonna do it today, I don't think. Maybe we will. I need to go and buy myself some new glue dispensers because my glue is just not cooperating. Woo! So, kind of just gluing it like this. I didn't put glue here. And I'm going to put my pencil through here to make sure this still fits because I feel like I have done this wrong. I should have glued this after the fact with the pencil still in here. Catherine is having some technical difficulties all of a sudden. which is no surprise, right? We're okay. So like that. So that's the idea. We could have done like that. That's kind of cute. Okay, so there's the one option. We're gonna just deal with that later. Okay, and then we've got these two here. So let's pull out some other pencils. And I bought kind of, I'm gonna say neutral ones, but like this one's got avocados on it, and this one has hearts, and the other one's got like dogs or something on it. So they're not like too girly. So there's this one like this. That's the 4-inch one. And then this is the 5-inch one. So let's look at what we got here. So let's pause for a second and take an inventory. So we've got number 1 here, which is like this. I kind of like this one the best so far. Sorry if my life technical difficulties. That's about right. This one here. So we've got space on both sides, 4-inch and 5-inch, to write like a little note, or we could. Just one second. My other bin of junk. Last year, I made these like Valentine's Day stickers. So we could like, for the sake of crafting, and I already have the stickers done, we could do like Happy Valentine's Day like that onto there. And also, I can leave a link for that below. And then also we could have, as I already have other stickers from last year done, we could also do like, and then you've got, that's gotta get trimmed, that did not work out. So we could do like stickers onto these, or labels, whatever you want to call them. So that says Happy Valentine's Day, or you could put them in like, I lost my thought. I made these labels, so we could do that. You could put them on either side, or you could like try to make them nice and straight. Like we're just spitballing here, so don't think we have to do this. But you could do like, you know, Happy Valentine's Day at the back here if you wanted to, you know, sticker like that. And then we could also do, just for fun, we could put like one of these stickers on the back here. But I just really like this plain. I like that. I like that look. So we have some options, and the final option, and I didn't do it, and we can try doing it, but it takes some time, is we could actually, on our Cricuts, we could add in like Happy Valentine's Day to be written in with pen. So we can try that. Do you guys want to try that to just see how it looks? Let me know if you want to write like a thing on here. We can do that as well quickly, so we still have some time. So I'll leave a video description after this one to how to make these labels and how to make these labels. Or I know for sure I have these ones. I'm pretty sure I have these ones as well, but I'm not, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe not. Yes, let's do pens. Okay. So let's go back to my Cricut screen here, and we're going to cancel this. Yes, I want to cancel. Okay, so we're going to go back to, and we're going to work on the 4-inch one just because of paper size. And we're going to do text. Sorry, Cricut's moved everything, and I can't for the life of me understand how they're functioning here. Happy Valentine. Whoa. Stay. Oh, Cricut. Valentine. I do know how to spell. I'm not this bad, but things are just not working. Let's see if we can make this smaller. Whew. I'm not sure what that's supposed to say, but that's maybe better there. Okay, so we're gonna try to work on this heart here, if it lets me, and we're gonna edit this font. And I want this to be, do I have writing? Okay, then we're just gonna do the basic Cricut writing because I don't want to have to search for a writing that's like something good. So it's gonna say Happy Valentine's Day, and we're just gonna leave it at that because it's just sort of simple. And we're going to select the words and the heart, and we're going to attach them together, and we're going to delete this big heart so it doesn't mess up get into our way when we're trying to make this work. And we're going to send this to cut. Now bear with me as I move things around some more. I need a 4-inch. That's not going to fit there. Now we need another piece of paper. But don't worry, we got this. Maybe if I can reach this. This time, what do we got here at my top colors? We're not doing Christmas theme, ladies. I'm sorry. Alright, so let's do... Is blue in here? Is that blue? That's not big enough. This is some weird blue. Let's do that weird blue. It's a light blue. No, maybe... Should we do light blue? Sorry, I'm just trying to think if I've got a better color that's more like Valentine's-y. Let's do purple. Because purple is, you'll get to see the marker differently on this one. And I'm just gonna... Alright. Okay, so what we're going to do is I got this on here. 4 inches will fit in right here. And I've got my fancy Cricut pen. Now, I'm special because I've used my Cricut so much that my pen holder, my adapter is like a little bit busted, and I typically 3D print myself a new one every once in a while once it gets busted again so that I can not have to buy one, but I haven't printed one recently. So I have to actually hold my pen down while it's printing, which is a little bit silly, but that's what I gotta do. So you guys can watch me as I am silly over here with my arm across the screen holding the pen down into place so that it actually writes where it's supposed to, because it pops out if I don't hold it and then it doesn't write. So it's probably something I should put on my to-do list. And if you also have this problem with your Cricut and you have access to a 3D printer at your library or you have a friend, I can put the file, it's a free file. I can put that into the description of the video as well, so that you can have access to that if you would like to 3D print yourself one instead of having to buy one. In Canada, it's very seldomly available through Cricut Canada, so I have to rely on printing. But you can also buy adapters on like Amazon and stuff. I just print them off. So those are your options. So that's cutting out now quickly. Okay, and now we have one that says Happy Valentine's Day. And I need another pencil. And this pencil has like dinosaurs or something, so that's boyish. And I'm going to flip this backwards so that the pencil is kind of like hidden a little bit more. So you've got the Happy Valentine's Day on this side and then the heart on this side. So like that. So that's that. All right, so let's do a vote. We got 4 here. So I'm gonna flip them. So this is number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Let's do a vote. Which one do you like the best? I'm still liking this one. Now, although I'm not sure how I would put like a nice tag on this, because I just like that the heart is solid here. This is my sort of, I like this for my personal, maybe not so much for like a Valentine's Day gift, but this is my favorite. So I would vote for this one. So let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is like heart at the back. 2 is just like plain with nothing. 3 is with stickers. So you can do stickers however you want. Or 4 is with writing on it. So let me know 1, 2, 3, 4 what your vote is, so that we can figure that one out. But for Valentine's Day, for my kids, I might just do this one quickly because I can get Cricut to do all the stuff. And I might not have enough stickers for that, so who knows. So let me know in the comments. Ooh, number 1, you can have Cricut write on it like number 4. You could do number 1 with like number 4. I don't know if I would want anything on. I think this is just my personal thing. Maybe I'll make myself like a little pen adapter thing to have like when I'm writing and have it like that. That'd be kind of cute. So I've got 2 votes for number 1. Yeah, I like that, just the way that looks. So we'll see. So I got 2 votes for number 1. Everything else is a bomb. That's all right. So that's it for today, I think. What do I gotta say? Oh, just some things like if you haven't What was I going to say? Number 4, Jean, coming out last minute there to say number 4. That's a good one too. I like that. So we've got number 4, 1 or 4 from Lynn. Ooh, the vote's getting dicey now. So things that are happening, February. February 11th, I've got my next live Crafting with Katherine. Tickets are available still for that. That's the link for that is in the description of the video. The Creative Self-Care Summit from Hobby School is currently happening on the 17th to 19th. There's free tickets for that below. Next week, if you keep your eyes open, I will be sending out an email for the Cardmaker Success Summit that's happening at the end of February. And I've made a cool card for that, which I will show you guys next week. I can't show that to you today, because number 1, I don't know where it is. But number 2, I think I have to wait till next week to show that off. So that's going to be happening next week. So be sure to keep an eye out for those emails as well. And if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, any questions, I've got a few moments right now. And then if you missed last week's video, we did these. Let's do it this way here. Sorry. We did these last week. These turned out good. My kids have already eaten some, so that's kind of have to make some more of those. But otherwise, I think that is it. So hopefully everyone's dug themselves out of the snow. We are looking forward to maybe warmer weather. We've been going through that polar vortex thing, and it's cold. So more crafting here. Next week, still February, will actually be February. So I think we're still going to do some more Valentine's Day crafts next week. But I'm not sure what they'll be. Maybe if I can find that tumbler that I was hoping to do, we'll do that. Otherwise, maybe we'll do something, I don't know. I still have to figure out that fancy card that we were working on the other week, but I've also misplaced that pre-cut fold the wrong way that I did. So that's also something we have to finish. So maybe we'll experiment with that or something. Oh, I had an idea. Oh, okay. So I'm going to ask you ladies a question, and maybe you know the answer to this. So my one daughter and I do bead arting together, and after every project that we have like a million of these little diamond bead art pieces left. And so I was thinking of like doing something with those. Has anyone ever done any projects with those little bitty pieces? And is that something anyone even actually cares about? Because I'm curious, because I have so many of them, and I don't want to say that I'm a hoarder, but I hate throwing away crafting supplies. Like, so can I use them somehow? Can I do something with them? That's always something I'm trying to think about. So is there anything anyone's done with those? Like, has anyone used those for like, I don't know, something? Like, I know you could use them like as like a little embellishment on a heart, like a 1-2 sort of thing, but like I'd have to make like a million cards to get rid of all that leftover diamond bead art things I've got. So let me know if anyone has any thoughts on that. And I think I've mentioned the summit and all that. I'd like to see what you come up with. Oh, what do they look like? Mm-hmm. Here, let me show you. So this is like a dollar store set that we started it with a long time ago, but we end up with all these like little itty bitty beads, and they come in these little packages, and they shine really nicely, but they're like super itty bitty, like teeny tiny. Let me pull one out. So this is a bag of bags that I have, and I have several bags of these bags all over the place. So let me just, I want to spill them all over the place. Can you wrap a pencil with them? Interesting, interesting. Like have like a rhinestone pencil. Now let's just see if I can get some of these out in my hand so that you can see how tiny these things are. These are, okay, so that's one right there. Is that even gonna like register or focus on my hand there? So that's one little itty bitty bead. So they're really pretty, and they shine nicely, and they look great in like art and stuff, but I have so many of them and I hate to throw them out. So I was wondering if anyone has any ideas. So I'll think about that. Maybe we'll work on something like that. But next week, still Valentine's Day. And then the week after, I might be done with Valentine's Day. And then if you don't have tickets to the Katherine live Crafting with Katherine on February 11th, that is also a Valentine's Day craft. which I'm just finished the design for, so that's going to be something Valentine's-y as well, but that'll be bigger. Make small designs on your tumbler. Ooh, fancy. I like it. Might need to use some glue for that, though. We'll think about that. All right, I like that, Jean. So that's it for today. You could use them in a shaker card. Ooh, I'm gonna have to write all these ideas down. You ladies are full of good ideas. I love it. So that's it. Anyways, I was trying to say, would love to know. I have hundreds of them. Oh, okay, Ellis. All right. I'm gonna think about it. All right, and I'll see what we can do. Maybe we'll just do some. Maybe one week we'll just practice like how to apply these to different things and then see what we can do with those. So, all right. So I've got my wheels turning on that one. Perfect. Thank you very much for that. Those suggestions, everybody. Okay, for real this time. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video itself in the YouTube world, just so that YouTube knows that you guys enjoy these videos with me. And that's it for today. I will see you all next week. Hopefully you can make it, and if not, be sure to watch the replay. Thanks everyone. Have happy